Hello, everybody, and welcome to Game 38 of the regular season. Foxes are playing their second game against the Dive Bombers. They're looking to sweep them in today's game. They have a 23-14 record. Jazz Cinnamon is going to be pitching today's game. She has a 3-3 record with a 6.10 ERA, looking to have a good performance today, and a 1.51 whip. She's going to be going up against Christian Stark, who has a similar stat line. He has a 3-4 record, 6.07 ERA, and a 1.39 whip. He's also feeling a little bit tense, so hopefully Jazz Cinnamon can use this to her advantage in today's game. As we go and take a look at the lineup for today's game, we have Alex Tyler batting first, Larry Smith batting second, Hoya Neat batting third, Josephus McGuffin batting fourth, Austin Bostian batting fifth, Magic Richardson batting sixth, Xander Storm batting seventh, Zach Shavins batting eighth, and Ethan Johnson will be batting ninth. As that'll do it for today's pregame show. Let's get right into today's game. Welcome everybody to beautiful Red Rock Park. We have this short 2-game series between the Dive Bombers and the Fighting Foxes. Foxes looking to sweep this short 2-game set as Caleb Homegrown is up to bat. First pitch from Cinnamon to start the game is a ball. This one's lined foul. Another one hit foul. Another one hit foul. Looks like we're having some technical difficulties here. So let's quickly call a timeout once the next batter comes up. Let's call a timeout here. We'll be right back. All right, we are back. Jazz Cinnamon has a runner on first base already to start the ball game. Throws the ball outside. 2-0. Pickoff attempt at first. 2-1. Jazz Cinnamon needs to pick it up here. She hasn't been performing very well lately, but she's in a 2-2 count right here. Does not get the strikeout, and that's going to be another hit. I believe Jazz Cinnamon has given up the most hits by any pitcher on this Foxes team as Summerfield is up to bat. It's a ball on the outside corner. 2-1. That one's lined to center field. Is it going to be caught? No, it isn't. And the bases are now loaded. She gave up. Wait a minute. The runner goes home. Whoa. Magic should have threw it home. He decided to throw to the third, and the runner decided to come home. So smart base running there. But terrible decision by Magic to throw it to third. He should have threw it home. Looks like the Dive Bombers are trying to pile it on here in the first. 2-2. She still has yet to get an out here. And that's going to be a strikeout right down the middle. Hopefully she cools down after this, as we still kind of have some technical difficulties with the camera team. We're going to call a timeout here, and we will be right back. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Hopefully we got everything settled out. Let's go check and see if everything is better now. There we go. Looks like we now finally have some good, solid, clear picture in this camera feed today. As Cinnamon throws it outside, 1-1. If she can get out of this inning only giving up one run, I'd say it's a pretty successful inning as she drops in a curveball, 2-2. Goes back to the curveball. Runners are going to advance. It's basically a swinging bunt there. We have runners on second and third. Now she has the opportunity to only give up one run. So could be a really good inning for her. Honestly, no runs should have been given up in general if Magic threw it home. But he threw it at third, and that's what caused the runner to go home. And she's in a 1-2 count here. See if she can get out of it, and she will get out of it. So Magic may have messed up on the throw, but he did catch that line drive. As the Dive Bombers had an opportunity to literally dive bomb on Jazz Cinnamon and score a ton of runs, but they only scored one. So I think it was pretty clutch for her to only give up one, as they call that pitch way outside the zone a strike. 1-2. Christian Stark, he's feeling a bit tense. He has a similar ERA to Jazz Cinnamon at the moment in the high 6-point, O's. In the high sixes, as that was grounded out to second base. Larry Smith up, feeling locked in. So one thing this Fox's offense needs to do today is make sure that Christian Stark stays tense and does not get locked in, because that's, they have an opportunity to wail on a pitcher that's not feeling his best, and they got to take advantage of it early on, as they get 2 outs already, hitting 2 ground balls. They got to get him feeling more and more tense as he drops in a good curveball there. 2-2. Full count to Hoyanit. And that one was actually called a ball. It looked pretty close to the middle of the plate, but I guess it was just above the shoulders as McGuffin's up to bat. Takes the ball inside. 2-0. Just got under that one in his wheelhouse, but it kind of got jammed as he pops that one up to Costa. And that'll do it. Foxes do not get a hit in the inning as we go to the top of the 7th. The 7, 8, and 9 hitters are going to be up, starting with Jackson Roosevelt, who has been feeling a little tense. He has a .305 average. 4 home runs and lines that one past the shortstop. Didn't try to dive for it or anything, just kind of stuck his glove out and hoped for the best as Finn Baxter's up. Cinnamon is a very contact-heavy pitcher, kind of like Miguel Almondo, as the runner is going to second, and they get him out. So solid throw there by Ethan Johnson. He's not normally known for his arm, but he can get a few runners out. And Cinnamon is still struggling in today's game as Bro Morrow is up. She's about to be on her 35th pitch, and it's only the 2nd inning. And that's going to be another hit given up on the first pitch of the at-bat. These dive bomber hitters are all over as Caleb Homegrown is up. He is an RBI dud, so he hits this one to left field and just misses the 3-run home run there. As Finley Hodges is up, but he's 1 for 1 with a single, looking to bring home those runners. Runner on second isn't very fast, so a base hit to the outfield. They wouldn't risk bringing him home because of that speed, especially since the Foxes' offense has such strong arms. Specifically, Bostain has thrown out tons of wow. Did not know what he was swinging at there. That ball was way inside the zone. But I guess he was expecting fastball because she threw a changeup and he was way out front. But once again, Jazz Cinnamon getting out of a little jam there. Bostain swinging at the first pitch. And the second baseman, Finley Hodges, is going to catch it for out number 1. When you have a pitcher who's tense like that, you can't really be swinging at the first pitch. You kind of want to make them work and take that first pitch strike if you need to. As Magic lines that one to center, that's going to be the first hit of the game for this Foxes team. Hopefully they can start rallying and piling it on as Xander Storm is up. He has a .226 average with a home run and 3 RBIs, as that would have been out of here if it was fair, but just curved foul. Ooh, tries to go oppo, but not deep enough for out number 2. Zach Chauvins, just under that 300 batting average. He's a .299 with 5 home runs and 19 RBIs, and he gets another base hit. That should bring his average to 300, maybe a little bit over 300 right now. As the number 9 hitter, Ethan Johnson, who is known for being pretty clutch, is up to bat. Pitcher taking a while there. Lined hard, but right to the second baseman. Foxes really need to stop swinging at the first pitch here. But we go to the top of the third as the 3, 4, and 5 hitters are up to bat. A lot of first pitch swinging in this game, I noticed, but that one's foul. Oh, very good breaking ball there. Goes back to the breaking ball, 79 miles an hour. When she locates the breaking ball, that slider curveball combo, when she locates it properly, it's very deadly, and especially when her changeup is working extremely well too. All her pitches kind of work in a really good synergy whenever she is pitching good. And honestly, if you look at it stat-wise, she was giving up a lot of hits in today's game. And this is her 50th pitch here in just 3 innings. She does get the third out there. But like I said, she's only given up 1 run. And if you think about it, it shouldn't even have been her run to begin with, because Magic threw to third base, and once he threw to third, the runner decided, hey, I'm going to go home. That mistake is basically the only run in today's game, as Alex Tyler's in a hitter's count and hits this one right to second base. Larry Smith. Now Christian Stark is no longer tense, and he's feeling pretty neutral, which is exactly what the Foxes did not want. And that's going to be a walk, so good at bat there for Smith. Hoyonit's up. Hoyonit has been on a tear in a couple of games. He hit like 5 home runs in 2 games, so he's looking to rekindle that spark, as that was a slider, a little bit outside, but called a strike anyway. 0-2. Grounds this one. They might be able to turn 2 here. No, they will not, but a very good effort by the defense as McGuffin's up. Pickoff attempt there at first. Strike just clipping the outside corner of the plate. Dive Bombers do not want to get swept today. They're playing their absolute hardest. And yeah, there was no doubt about that one. Hoyonit does not get good jumps when he's stealing. So you could definitely tell from the camera angle there that he wasn't even going to make it home. Bad base running. I like the effort, but if you know you're not very good at getting good jumps when stealing, don't even bother attempting it. Cinnamon goes to that breaking ball, but just can't locate the zone, as that changeup is absolutely filthy when she uses it in the correct count, as she did right there. Oh, 0-2. There's that breaking ball. Larry Smith gets it, throws it to first for out number 2. Finn Baxter is up. He had a walk as he takes the ball. Hits that one foul. Lines it to left field, and that's going to be a base hit. Alex Tyler throwing it in to Larry Smith. Bromaro up. The number 9 hitter, 246 average, 2 home runs, and 10 RBIs as Cinnamon throws a nice curveball in the bottom corner of the zone. Tries to go back to the breaking ball, almost hits him. 1-2. Can she get the strikeout here? Let's see. No, she cannot. Can't get that strikeout pitch. Maybe she'll go to the changeup, and that's exactly what she goes with. That changeup and those 2-2 counts seem to work every time, as we surprisingly have ourselves a pitcher's duel. I was not expecting 2 pitchers with high ERAs in the 6s to be going at it in such a low-scoring game, as McGuffin pops this one up. 1-2. Looked like he wanted to hit it there. Oh, ball way inside the zone. Fox is getting really antsy whenever they don't score. It seems like they get super antsy. That was a ball, looked in the zone, but Bostain in a 2-0 count. Ooh, that was his pitch right there. Still in a hitter's count here. Does he have the green light, or is he going to try to take the walk? And he will draw the walk, so that is going to be a walk. So good eye by Bostain. His magic is up. Excuse me. Oh, under the knees, but called a strike. That's a terrible call. Runner's going. And he makes it in. Bostain is known to be caught stealing a lot. He almost leads the league in caught stealing, but he made it there. So 1-2 to not 1-2 to Bostain. 1-2 to Magic Richardson. Looking to show some of that magic here. And he hits this one to center field. It's going to be caught by Homegrown, but the runner is going to be able to advance to third base for Xander Storm, who's 0 for 1. Almost hit a home run in his last at-bat, but he just curved it foul. Looking to redeem himself, maybe tie this ball game up. And that ball somehow goes fair. Looked like it was about to bounce foul. Then all of a sudden it kind of bounced back in. As we go to the top of the 5th, Caleb Homegrown. Top of the order for the Dive Bombers. 1, 2, 3 hitters. Lines that one past the first baseman. He might be able to make it a second here. Bostain has an arm. Yeah, you don't want to run on Bostain, that's for sure. He'll throw a missile to whoever he needs to. He has gotten many runners out trying to do a sacrifice fly to home. He's gotten a couple runners out, so he's been known around the league. You don't want to run on this guy. As Cinnamon's now actually locked in. And this could be 2. There's 1. There's 2. Double play. As Cinnamon is kind of getting into her groove now. As this one's popped up high and deep. There it goes. Caught right at the wall. I believe it's like 399 feet. As Magic had no more real estate back there. Got lucky that it seemed like the wind kind of pushed that ball slightly back. As we still have a 1-0 game. And that's a 0-2 count to Shavins. And he's swinging that ball outside the zone, trying to protect the plate. As he's down on 3 pitches. As Ethan Johnson's up. Surprisingly enough, Stark is not locked in. He's been pitching extremely well today. Still not locked in though, so that's very surprising to see. Want to know? Lined, and that's going to be a very quick inning for Stark. Foxes still only have 2 hits. Just very surprising. 2 hits to a guy whose ERA, I believe, was a 6.07 before this game started. Not saying ERA means everything, but you would think a guy with a 6.07 ERA might get hit a little bit more than an ace pitcher with a sub-3 ERA. But Cinnamon is remaining locked in, so that's good to see. Honestly, if she does take the loss today, that is going to be pretty sad to witness. Because she has been struggling recently, and she's been working her butt off in today's game. The least this Fox's offense can do is get her some runs to have a chance of winning today's game. Hopefully this is the inning. Very strong part of the order, Larry, Smith, Hoyne, and McGuffin. But none of them have hits today. Haven't been feeling it, but hopefully they could do something here. One thing the Foxes are good at is once a pitcher gets tired, they're good at manipulating the count and getting on base. As you can see here, Larry Smith just works a 4-pitch walk. He has one of the best eyes on the team, and I also believe he has the most walks on the team. And I believe the best on-base percentage because of how much he walks. As they throw a pitch out there, they think he's trying to steal. Not caught. Okay, very close. Hoyenit almost ruined a good at-bat there. Great curveball. Oh, that ball is going to center field. There it goes. Center field near the batter's eye. It's out of here. Almost over the batter's eye. Deep center, 448 feet. Hoyenit, the first Fighting Fox to hit 10 home runs on the team. He's also his 25th RBI. It's crazy, folks. If you go back to our early broadcasts of all the games on the season, Hoyenit he was a starter when the season started, and he played miserably, and he got benched immediately, and now he just management decided to bring him back, give him another shot in the lineup, and he has been absolutely tearing the cover off of these baseballs. I believe he's hit 6 home runs in like his past 5 games, or past 4 games if I'm not mistaken, but he has been ridiculously good as Boston just grounds into a double play there. Pretty sad rally killer. They did get the 2-run home run and then get a double play there, so that's not what you want to see. 1-1 count to Richardson. Looking to blast one for his 10th home run of the season. Ooh, there he was trying to do it right there. Full count. Oh, just under the knees. That call could have went either way, but they called it ball there. Xander storms up. Has that power against lefties. I believe he's one of the only players that has that power against lefties. Ball 2 looked like it was in the zone, but I guess not. Pickoff attempt. Another pickoff attempt. They really think he's going to be stealing. I wouldn't be surprised if she throws a pitch out. Or another pickoff attempt. That works too. Maybe she's just trying to get her footing there. Lined right to first. Good hit by Xander, but wrong place, wrong time, I guess. As Foxes do take the lead. I did say that was an important inning for them. As hopefully Cinnamon can get herself a solid 7th inning. She had a ton of pitches in 3 innings, but now this is going to be her 80th pitch, so she's been composing herself really well, as that is going to be a missed dive attempt. I believe that was Hoyenit, as there's a runner on first. Anyway, it would have been a tough play regardless. Brandon Soto might have made the play if he was at third, but that is going to be a base hit. Dive Bombers looking to rally in the top of the 7th. Bromaro, the number 9 hitter. Dino Wink looking to get a ground ball here. Strike right down the middle. Ooh, check the swing. Looked like he wanted to go. There it is. Strike 2. 1-2 count. Oh, wanted to go around, but check the swing again. Hit very hard. That could have been very dangerous if that was fair. Don't want to walk the bases loaded with no outs. And he gets the strikeout. That was ball 4. And he swung at it. Not the way you want to do that at bat. Caleb Homegrown, super dangerous. Almost had a home run earlier. He has a .352 average and 10 home runs and 28 RBIs. Strike 2. Dino Wink looking to get out of this inning. Oh my goodness, what kind of call was that? That slider dropped right in the zone, but this could be 2. There's 1, and there is 2. As Dino Wink gets out of the inning, and Jazz Cinnamon's day is done. She only gives up 1 run. So very solid performance. She had a lot of opportunities, or she got out of a lot of jams, so she had very clutch pitching today. So I'd say that's a great game for her. I'm hoping she does end up getting the win. I hope the Dive Bombers don't tie it because I would like to see her get a win. As Alex Tyler's up, he's 0 for 3. Feeling tense. And that is just a very quick bottom of the 7th. I barely even said any words, and we're already going to the top of the 8th. So 6 more outs for the Dive Bombers to get something done, as the scary part of the lineup is up 2, 3, and 4. He was trying to send that one out of the park. 1 and 2. The question is who they bring in for the last inning. Do they keep in Dino Wink? That ball is absolutely clobbered, but just foul. You know he's not happy about that at bat. Goes from almost hitting a home run and tying this game to grounding it to second base. But Dino Wink is feeling on fire right now. This is exactly how you want him to feel. The only problem is he doesn't have the stamina to do one more inning. So who do you bring in? Do you bring in Cooper McPherson? I believe he's been feeling tense, so that could be a scary situation to bring in a pitcher who's feeling tense in such a close ball game. Do you bring in Miguel Almondo? He's one of the best relievers on the team, but he's also a contact-heavy reliever. And since this stadium is so small, anything to right field can be just out of here. Then you have the actual closer, Cole King. And I don't really think I have much to say about bringing in Cole King. So what do they do? Well, we'll find out in the next inning. Hopefully the Foxes can pad their lead some more, as Larry Smith is just a walk machine. I don't even know how many times he walked today. I think it was like 3 times. And now they bring in their closer, Amari Wentz, who is locked in. Hoyt, the only offense in today's game, hit that 2-run home run. Ooh, foul ball? No, it's actually caught. I believe Hoyt did that in his last at-bat. He hit a pop-up, but it wasn't caught, and then he ended up hitting a home run as McGuffin's up. Ball slightly high in the zone. Runner's going, and he's safe. Now a base hit could bring the runner home, as McGuffin checked his swing. He likes the pitches outside. He didn't go for it. 2-2 count. Oh my goodness, that clipped the corner, but I guess they called it a ball. Gets his outside pitch, but hits it foul. That's the great runner was going, so that is going to be an RBI. Solid hit and run there as he slaps it the other way. And since Smith was stealing, he was able to easily get home. So they do pad the lead just a little bit as Bostain's up. Bostain used to be a 300 average hitter, but now he's just teetering on that as he's currently at a 295. 0-2. Lines this one to right field for out number 2. Magic Richardson 1 for 2 on the day with a single and a walk, 356 average, 9 home runs, and 29 RBIs. Takes a strike outside. Gets that same pitch, 0-2. Can he flash some of the magic? Checks his swing. And that is going to be a strikeout. Looked a little high in the zone, but they're going to call that a strike regardless as we go to the top of the 9th. Let's find out who's going to pitch. If they're going to keep in Dino Wink for some more work. And it looks like they're going to keep in Dino Wink. He's on fire, and they have trust in him. So let's see what happens here. Good strikes. Throws that slider right to McGuffin for out number 1. Joaquin Costa 0 for 3 on the day. He has a 280 average, 5 home runs and 24 RBIs. Lefties in this stadium are always dangerous due to that extremely short right field, and that one's going to be slapped the other way. Now, do you let Dino Wink get out of this, or do you just take him out after that hit? And management says, yeah, we are going to keep him in. We don't know who else we want to trust. I believe if he gives up another hit, though, that should be it for him. It's going to be scary, though. Line, yep, that should do it for Dino. Personally, I think they should take him out and bring Armando. But we'll have to see what they do here. They bring in Cole King. Okay. They have trust in the man. Oh my goodness, Shavins. Can he get the double play? No! Shavins, what a great dive, though. And now they bring in a pinch hitter. The closer versus... Wait, was that a pinch hitter? I believe it was. Popped up. Hit to the short side. It's dangerous there, but it's going to be caught by Bostain. And the Foxes win. And Cole King actually does it, folks. He does. I am absolutely stunned that Cole King did not give up a run in the inning. Foxes win this one 3-1. Dive Bombers had 11 hits, and they can only get 1 run out of it. Foxes only had 4 hits, but they were very important ones. And they win this one 3-1. Hoyanit with the clutch 2-run home run in the bottom of the 6th, and then McGuffin kind of padded that lead a little bit in the bottom of the 8th on that hit and run. The game could have been a complete game, or not a complete game, but a shutout. Like I said, if that runner didn't have some heads-up base running in the first inning and go home, it should have been a 3-0 ball game. But if we take a look at the pitching, Cinnamon finally gets a win in a while. She's 4-3, and her ERA improves to a 5.62. I believe it was like a 6.20 before the game started. And Dino Wink also pitched very great. 2 1/3 innings pitched. He only gave up 3 hits and no earned runs. And he had a strikeout. And Cole King, my man, Cole King, we talk so badly about him. It's like a running joke at this point. But you got to give him that respect. He did get the save. And it was a high-pressure situation, and he did it. So, got to give him some applause for that one. As we take a look at the players of the game. It's all Foxes. Hoyanit 1 for 3. That 1 hit was basically the deciding factor in today's game, that home run. Jazz Cinnamon, second player of the game, throwing those 6 great innings. Gave up a lot of hits, but she only gave up 1 run, so she knew how to get out of the jams. And Larry Smith surprisingly gets the 3rd player of the game without even getting a hit. Kind of crazy if you think about that, but he did have 2 runs. So he touched home plate twice. Due to all the walks he had, and he had a stolen base, and he got that extra run when McGuffin did that hit and run, and he stole perfectly, and just shows that even if you don't get a hit in a ball game, you can still be important. Just by getting on base, you could be dangerous. So that'll conclude today's game. The Foxes win this one. Not in the way that they wanted. They wanted to get some more hits, but hey, a win is a win. They clutched up and win this one 3-1. Have a good night.